tastes bad. Keep that in mind. I never said it tastes bad at all. I said it was too sweet. And hello friends, I hope you all are well and feeling even better. Cheers to a new video, specifically a meal prepping video. I know it has been a while, but I am back. However, I do have a heads up for you all. After this video, well, no, I have another one next week. Okay, the video after this one, wait, no, how am I trying to say? I have a meal prep video after this, but the following video may be a bit further out than usual simply because I have not cleansed my body since I returned from Mexico, and listen, I absolutely need to. So this will be my last meal prep before my cleanse. Well, no, yeah, my last like regular food meal prep, and the next meal prep will actually be me going towards my cleanse, so then I can get into my detox. Because listen, Jazzy baby needs it, okay? My eating schedule was all over the place last week, ordering room service at 3:45 a.m. drinking more alcohol than I normally do. So woo, I gotta reset, get my life back together, and get back to my fitness plan. I haven't even worked out since I've been back. It's been about, yeah, I was in Mexico last week, so no, 2 weeks ago. So a week and a half, 2 weeks, somewhere like that. However that timeline is, I need to get back into rotation, okay? Anyhow, in today's meal prep, it's gonna be a bit of a story time because this was I wasn't initially going to prep this as my meal, and you'll see because it's only 2 meals that I prepped. So this is how it all happened. Your girl was craving orange chicken, and I am blaming Mexico because my cravings are all over the place. When I was a little girl, I absolutely loved orange chicken from the Chinese restaurants, but I haven't had orange chicken in years. I honestly cannot recall the last time I had orange chicken. If I do order or, you know, have food from a Chinese restaurant, it's gonna be an egg roll and fried rice. That's it. I rarely get a full meal anymore. So I was craving orange chicken. I thought about ordering from the place across the street. Julian was like, I don't really like it. It's okay. But Julian's a picky eater, and I like asking the opinions of picky eaters because if they say, oh hell yes, then you know it's oh hell yes. So I actually placed my order, but then I called maybe 2 minutes after. It's like, can you schedule my order? I won't be able to pick it up. And I was just like, because I don't really want it. So I said, okay, Jazzy, you can make your curry glazed chicken. You can make orange chicken. And so boom, I said, girl, you can make orange or marmalade from home. So I absolutely did that. I had the oranges and everything. The only item I was missing, what was I missing? Because I had to get it sent through Instacart. Was I missing anything? I was missing something. Oh, I wasn't missing anything. The oranges I had were for juicing, so I added a few oranges to my scheduled Instacart order to make sure, you know, I still had enough oranges for juicing. Mistake number 1, I did not read the recipe all the way through. So as I was reading the recipe and cooking, I came across 4 cups of sugar. 4 cups of white sugar. I immediately stopped and looked at my screen like this. I was like, I'm not gonna do this. I was immediately turned off, but again, my mistake. My second mistake was assuming I absolutely had to make orange marmalade from scratch, when in actuality, well, actually, back it up. I never Googled the recipe for orange chicken. I Googled the recipe for orange marmalade. Had I Googled the recipe for orange chicken, I would have seen I didn't have to do all of that the orange marmalade costs. See what I'm going here? So, and as much of a researcher as I am, I was just excited. And I think it's also because when I made my orange glazed tofu, I used orange marmalade. But you know, when you use orange marmalade, you just need like 1 tablespoon, 2, depending on what you prefer. So I was thinking along those lines. So I blended way too many oranges. This is how it looks. I'm scared to add all of them in there because let's say I don't make this correctly. What the hell? Well, maybe a glaze for like cupcakes. I didn't want to add the 4 cups of sugar, and I absolutely did not initially, but the marmalade was just taking too long to make, taking too long. So I was like, you know what, let me just add 1 cup of white sugar. I did, and I immediately saw the difference. So I was like, damn, and I let it cook for the 35 minutes, and it was dope, it was cool. But it was just too sweet, too sweet. So, you know, I was like, okay, Jazzy, just make a different glaze part like you do for your tofu and then add a bit of the orange marmalade in there. I did it. It was thebomb.com. I was hella excited about it. So mind you, I still have all this damn orange marmalade left. So I was like, you know what? Okay, I'm not gonna start my cleanse this week. Let me just get some more chicken, cook the same thing. It's content. Everything is content, baby. And so here we are today. Here we absolutely are. I made 2 meal preps. I still think the orange marmalade is too sweet. So today I added green onions, which I should have initially, but I forgot to add. that's what I was missing from the Instacart order. Green onions, oranges and green onions, well, more oranges and green onions. Anyhow, so I added green onions and spinach. And instead of rice for both meals, I roasted cauliflower instead. And that definitely helped break up the sweetness for sure, but it doesn't matter because I know I still have, you know, like 1 cup of white sugar and about 4.5, 5 tablespoons of brown sugar in there. You know, that's just too sweet. It's too sweet indeed. And although, you know, the spinach and green onions did cut the sweetness, you're still consuming that sugar. You know, you may not be able to taste it, however, you're consuming the sugars. So in the Asian orange chicken recipe, they actually just use orange juice, not as much sugar, ginger, soy sauce, and all that jazz. Theirs was much more high in sodium. So, you know, it's kind of like a lose-lose, you know. I love it, I do. However, this is not a meal that I'll be adding to my website for meal ideas. Maybe when I try again and just figure out those sugar content, you know, or, you know, merely just continue making my curry glaze, and you know, I just have to think about orange chicken in my dreams. So I will link the recipes in the description. The orange marmalade from scratch, you don't need to juice for blend 4 oranges. Blend 2, you'll be perfectly fine. Like I said, I had way too much orange marmalade. I went ahead and threw the rest away. Initially, I was gonna use it for, you know, maybe some citrusy muffins or pancakes or anything, but just knowing the amount of sugar that was already in there, I couldn't do it. I could not do it at all. So, yeah, that's the story time. I know this is a much more different meal prep video than usual, but you know, that's how it went, and I can only be honest with you all. So again, the recipes are linked in the description. If you know you want to do your thing and try it and you figure out how to not add 4 cups of sugar, let Jazzy baby know, okay? Was my craving satisfied? Absolutely. I didn't say it tastes bad. Keep that in mind. I never said it tastes bad at all. I said it was too sweet. Knowing the amount of sugar used just turned me off, but your girl never said it was nasty, okay? So check yourself if you thought that's what I meant, because absolutely not. Cravings satisfied. Hella delicious. Maybe I should have said that first. Yes, it was hella delicious. amazing. So happy I cooked it instead of ordering. However, too much sugar for my liking. I'm not gonna let these meals go to waste. Not at all. All right, so that'll be for the following 2 days. So that means I'm going to do another prep for my cleanse in 3 days. So enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know, again, it was a bit different than usual, but this is more of a story time than anything else. So, and I keep looking down because I'm literally looking at the orange chicken to make sure I'm not missing anything. Adding the cauliflower, I know that takes the Asianness. It doesn't offend. No, it shouldn't offend anyone. Well, I can't say shouldn't because you never know if you're actually offending someone, but hope it doesn't. But it takes the Asian style. Actually, I probably took the Asian style out of it from when I added the spinach. So, Okay, let me get to it. Per the instrucciones. Okay,